Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Barb Wood in the Sept of the Heart's Fire. The Barb Wood is known for where many theurges gather. Also, those avid bird watchers. For many, it's quiet. It's I wouldn't say tranquil. No, there is a bit of a hustle and bustle as several theurges are maneuvering around, doing things. For those observant enough, they can see an odd sight of a large Getaroon known as Marcel with a pair of binoculars.
Oh dear, that's unfortunate.
He'll be back, but until he's back, for any of the confused people currently watching this, we're playing a game called Werewolf the Apocalypse. We're specifically playing in its 20th anniversary edition. It has been billed in the past as a game of savage horror, I believe. So there is savagery and there is horror. It's worth noting that none of what goes on in the game of Werewolf, which is specifically a horror game, reflects the views, opinions, or facts of any of us playing it. It's just a game we play, folks. We're not horrible murdering fur beasts. We just play them on TV.
Thank you, Google, for being a dick. But yes, you will see the likes of Marcel Ulrichsen walking around, pair of big, large binoculars around his fucking neck. You'll see the Theurge, known as Forgotten Earth, wandering, pitter-pattering. You will also see the Den Father. You know the cubs are there somewhere because he's yelling. It's like, all right, I'm going to count to 10, and you all better be back here within 10 minutes. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go look for you again. I'm looking at you, Cora. Then you hear just, I'm stuck. You know what I mean? Down the fucking laneway, and he goes off for the love of him, runs into the woods. So where are y'all coming into this?
Well, today's little meal du jour is hunting squirrels and other like meaty varmints. People are starting to lock up their pies and cobblers, which is a shame, really, the lack of trust in this world. And so now he must hunt small woodland creatures to survive.
As you're wandering around, hunting, deep and surviving, the cobbler thief conspiracy has been going on quite numerous times around several culprits are now responsible. You know you're safe. After all, they start to suspect everybody when they get suspicious. But as you're pacing along, you finally catch a rat for yourself, and it's nice. It's sustainable. It's no meat cobbler by any chance, but it'll do. But you do notice someone out of the corner of your eye as you're just finally just into your mouth, watching you. And you've noticed this for a couple of days, that someone's just been right at the peripheral of your vision, just skulking, watching what you're doing, studying.
Like he does in many of these occasions, Alan takes advantage of the general view of the Bone Gnars as a tribe. He begins eating far more quickly than he normally would. Not that he wants to savor the taste of rat meat, but god damn it, he would have preferred to chew. So as he chokes down this small rodent's corpse like he's a fucking duck, Rustpipe begins to defensively fart.
You eventually hear the then go ahead, Nick.
David will walk away a little bit, like, and start doing that thing where you put your nose into your into the sleeve at the crook of your elbow and just like Oh, come on, man. I'm just trying to say hello.
And he whips around once the person's position has been given away by the coughing. Aha!
Dude, what the fuck? You literally farted just to make me cough? God damn.
Couldn't tell where you were.
Jesus Christ, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Couldn't tell where you were. This is how I found you. You're too good at hiding. I didn't like it.
I wasn't even fucking hiding. I was skulking. There's a difference. And now look what you fucking made me do. Now I'm back in this. Now I'm back. Now I'm out of that. None of that. None of that. We speak proper American English here in Duluth, Minnesota. Who are you?
Rust pipe.
Hi, Rust Pipe. I'm David Orphan. Stop it. I'm David Orphan, Pleith of Clan Shadow
Clan.
Lord.
Clan.
Fuck, he doesn't say that. Fuck, no, not Clan.
I mean, dude, he...
The last thing I played was Vampire. I'm so
for a
sorry.
sec.
So he doesn't screw up his intro. Tribe Shadow Lord. Homid. Fuck, it's still in the air. Fuck.
This doesn't seem to affect Rust Pipe in the slightest.
Well, of course it doesn't affect Rust Pipe in the slightest. He farted.
He's just the one sitting in his own ass stank, watching you suffer.
Jesus Christ. I didn't know that fucking wolf farts smelled so shitty.
Oh, I could make this worse.
Excuse me. And David's gonna walk away to a safe distance that's upwind.
Then just for lols, you go upwind. There's a wild Charlotte out in the woods. This is not her natural habitat. There's a wild Charlotte out in the woods with a gigantic camera bag, actually.
Charlotte, your phone starts randomly like switching on essentially.
Switching on.
Mm-hmm. Like proper like powering up, and it's like you can feel someone scrolling to the music section as well.
She is going to like feel her phone power up and be wigged right the fuck out, pull it out of her pocket and watch what it's fucking doing so that she can fucking negate it with taps if she wants to.
It erupts like in your face. There's a song on the fucking side.
Oh god. It immediately smacks the pause button.
Like it goes so loud, like it alerts Rust Pipe, David, Marcel, Forgotten Earth. Like all the tears just jump about a fucking mile because it just echoes.
For what it's worth, she kind of jumps too just because she didn't realize the volume had been cranked way the fuck up. So she kind of goes, ugh, and smacks the pause almost immediately, closes that shit. Really? Fucking, really? Turns it off. Or at the very least, pulls up a fucking memo pad and is like, just types cute. Stares accusingly at it.
Silence.
Not her faith in humanity has been harshed. She just flips the bitch over and pops the battery out.
David, you have a phone, right?
No.
You don't.
Unless he's been
Okay.
given a flip phone.
You would have been probably given a flip phone, but they won't work for this. Charlotte, As
Why do
you're
you think
beginning
she's
to
taking
chat
the
to
goddamn
David.
battery out?
Mm-hmm. That's even better. So as you take the goddamn battery out, you just, there's a silent, lingering silence. You kind of feel the tension. Like Rustpipe looks around suspiciously. David looks around suspiciously, and then the fucking, the weird, like, fucking 365 ringtone off David's Nokia starts going off.
Huh. Do I know whose ringtone this is, or is this?
I think it's just literally the default ringtone.
Mm-hmm.
Just a default ringtone. Okay. Well, if the phone has a front camera, it has had the camera portion taped up with electrical tape.
You flick out the phone. You flick out the phone,
Yeah.
right? And when you're looking down, you can actually see the whole entire fucking lyrics to Actual Cannibal being typed out in a text message to you.
Just from a strange number.
Mm-hmm. And you see, as it appears on your contact, Actual Cannibal, Shia LaBeouf.
His phone just randomly starts going off. Does he look startled?
Yeah. Also, David looks very displeased. Like brow furrowed.
Can I see that for a second?
Yeah, sure. Here.
Oh, come here.
Raya.
Like fucking, does not snatch the phone, but when she's got a hold of it, starts being like, "Oh, two can play this game." Spending a willpower.
Mm-hmm.
And checking to see now that she has it spent, because thankfully that's all that takes. Anything she wants to fuck with, she'll have to roll for. But she takes that immediately, like flicks over to see what it's accessing.
Something's sending a message. Definitely. Something's actually hacking into the phone, changing the contacts, and repeatedly sending over, like transferring over, essentially. To get into the phone, you're going to have to work for it, though.
I'm going to try. I got to try, because someone fucked with her phone, and that means war.
With computers, difficulty E8, even with your thing.
Even with the thing, it's 8?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try. There are the dice. That's a 9.
Not enough.
Can I extend the roll?
Yep. You have to bite 5. You have to beat 5.
Hopefully, while the person could totally counter-do this, probably from a far better phone, she is stubborn and hoping they're distracted with their trolling. Oh, fucking 1. But
Are you
there's a
looking at the
10.
messages? Are you looking at the messages?
I assume they're blooping up, even though she's fucking
Mm-hmm.
trying to do shit. Are they changing from the lyrics to Actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf?
Yep. And they changed. I'll even put what she starts sending you.
Raya, what is this? What's happening?
This is called trolling. That is what this is.
Is that all that is?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out who's doing it.
You do see Runster Jungle walking quite merrily, on his phone, typing away as he's like, whistling as he's walking through the wood.
That is way too easy. It can't be that easy. She does do the little peer of like, is it you, squinty face? Oh, did I lose you?
Nope.
Yeah, she does the squinty face.
I mean, he's typing away, humming.
Where are you sending the current lyrics? Or is that the new link?
Side chat. New link.
Oh, Lord.
And while you're trying to hack in, Rustpipe.
Yes.
Steps out of one of the trees, just poof, right in front of you. Like the big military boot just lands right in front of your snoot.
Ah! Farts.
The farting doesn't work.
It's time to flee.
No. Come back, you fucking idiot. I want to talk to you. You know, she starts walking
Literally
out.
says it's time to flee as he tries.
I want to. Why are you? I'm trying to talk to you.
This was a poor introduction. He's hiding behind a tree, but not well. Like, the tree is hiding, like, I guess a part of his midsection, but you can still see the literal rest of him.
She stares. She flicks at her phone and types a few buttons. That was the worst roll ever. Oh my god. But she'll type on her phone and frown and put it back in her pocket, like switch it off, like switches it off. And Charlotte, the line goes dead.
Oh, son of a bitch!
What are you doing out here in the woods anyways?
Came looking for you. Red Eye sent me. Well, Red Eye didn't send me. Red Eye doesn't send anybody, but he recommended you. Should tug on the empty stump of her hand.
I did not take whatever it is you stick on the end of that stump. That is not my possession.
No, if you did, we wouldn't be talking.
Okay, so what's up?
Look around. She's Charlotte. Little side smirk arrives in the side of her face. Will open up into her little kind of combat kind of jacket and place the folder down in front of him awkwardly, like, I don't know, here, there you go. Probably need to be in Hammond to take that, but some interested parties are looking to talk to you.
He comes over and just starts looking at it. Like, he looks like he doesn't really, that it's hard for him to believe he's in the situation he's in right now, meeting, like, essentially a cyberpunk woman in a forest and having her give him, like, a folder in secret. So
Stands there awkwardly like a cyberpunk woman in the forest, like, I do not belong here. Oh,
he just kind of crunches on over and picks it up. He looks more just kind of mildly curious than anything else.
no, that should be contact details, what apartment number, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, he flips it open to just kind of rifle through it real quickly.
Yeah, there'd be like apartment number, like phone, like, you know, phone number, like only call this number and all that type of shit.
But are you just trying to get me to bump somebody off?
Oh no, I told you some people wanted to talk to you.
Okay. I can do that.
Just nods.
Last time I was downtown was pretty shit, though.
Yeah, well, this is a safe place.
Okay.
Just don't ask any questions and don't bring anybody. We don't need a buddy system in this.
Shrugs.
Nods.
How much is left to clean up on the docks anyway?
A lot. That's what the Wormful wants to talk to you about.
Rest of these guys don't do so well in concrete, huh?
We do. It's just that there's been a lot, so we've had to clear up. And since one of us, she kind of holds up the stump like,
Yeah, they told me you had a thing you stuck on the end of that.
I do. I just don't like wearing it all the time. It gets uncomfortable.
It's kind of hot.
Have you ever tried typing on a phone with the fucking thing? It's awkward.
I don't know. I guess build a better robot hand.
I'm working on it. It's a bit hard when the only help you have is Siege Engine, who laughs and lights a cigarette and goes, ha, 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 you have a robot hand.
Not really my forte, so
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Just
he stuffs it into his coat. Like, it might hurt inside to watch a delicately prepared folder like the one she likely handed him just get shoved in the coat.
cringes slightly, and we'll just lean over. It's about one of your own you want to talk about, so keep it on the down low, especially she looks right over at Charlotte and David. Don't bring the kids.
Yeah, I'll handle it.
Just nods. All right, I'm going to get out of here because this is just weird for everybody.
I'm sure you've got at least 4 ticks already, lady.
Probably, but that's fine. I will wash thoroughly in bleach. She's walking away awkwardly. Like,
Don't let it hit any mucous membrane. And she's gone. Oh, she's going to learn that lesson herself.
Yeah, Charlotte will fix David's contacts exhaustively, change them back to what they were, check for any other fiddling to reverse it, and finally we'll offer it back to him, not touching the tape on the camera, oddly enough. Just, I mean, she notices it. She does the little, like, huh, expression, but she doesn't fuck with it. She leaves it right where it is and offers it back. Yeah, just trolling.
That I didn't know that could happen. Trolling is something that's normal, but I didn't know that specifically could happen.
We can't generally do it unless we know it's there. So if you do end up changing phones or something, just be careful who knows you have it or sees it, because can't access a thing we don't know exists. But yeah, that's definitely a thing.
Raya.
Hmm?
David will pull a wrist rocket out of his jacket pocket. I just want to say I forgot to give this back, and I tried to keep it safe, and here it is, and I'm really, really sorry, Raya.
I imagine he gets exactly what he was going for with that gesture, because her expression kind of falls a bit. She's not like horribly depressed all of a sudden, and she doesn't seem annoyed at him. Just, yeah, she sees it, and the expression just kind of drops a little bit. She's dropped 2 notches on the happiness scale as of right now. She finally gives a little nod and holds out a hand for it. Thanks. Thanks for bringing it back.
Yeah, you're welcome. I was asked to keep it safe, and there you go. There it is. Brad was a really, really good guy, and I don't know anything about this culture, but I hope I'm not stepping over any boundaries or whatever, giving that back to you. And
No, you're fine. I actually didn't keep a lot. Like, we didn't keep a lot. But, no, I think I'm gonna hold on to it. Only kept, like, one other thing, and I think I'll end up giving it to Cora. Oh, God, they're running actually closer. I need to move.
what?
they're not actually. Cora,
What?
they're not. Cora is actually literally entangled in bramble. You can hear her from about a mile away. She echoes.
Okay, so it's not that we see that they're running, it's that we know objectively by the noises. Okay. Yeah, she's still probably flicking paranoid glances off in the direction of the yowling, because getting caught in thorny brambles is not good. It is not bueno. It hurts. But yeah, thanks, David.
Yeah. Uh, it's probably not a good way to lighten the mood, but it sure sounds like a learning experience is going on over there, huh?
Yeah, yeah. It does.
Hmm.
Uh,
Um. Sorry. um.
oof, I remember those
I don't know
brambles.
why I
They're a
think that's so
bitch.
funny. uh.
I mean, it's funny when it's not you and the brambles.
Yeah. It's yeah. It's a lot funnier when hands on throat aren't around your throat.
Yeah, yeah, it's about like that. Schadenfreude.
Yeah. Hmm. Um. Hey, Charlotte. I really don't know how to uh ask this in a way that doesn't seem like I'm really desperate or anything like that. Are you guys looking for another pack mate?
I mean, yeah,
I mean, I
probably two isn't exactly a crowd, but are you that interested? Like, kind of squiddy face?
yeah, because well, you guys have been really nice to me, and I don't have a pack yet. I'm just kind of here, just alone, really, and uh, Brad was really nice to me, and you guys were his pack, and I mean, I'm not saying I can honor his memory or anything silly like that, but you know, I just um,
No,
I,
it's
I've never
okay.
been,
It's
I've really never been good at this kind of thing.
no,
Uh,
it's cool. You will have to hang out more, do more, but I mean, she kind of gives a shrug. Probably. Unless you've got some like heinous, dirty secret or something that we don't know about. And honestly, that kind of makes you part of the club at this point. So, shrugs.
oh, a heinous, dirty secret. uh,
Uh, Speaking of Brett, actually, you mind? I will be right back. I just need to drop this off. She kind of gives a very, very delicate pat to the camera bag. Actually, pretty large fucking camera bag hanging off her shoulder.
oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. I'll just sit here by this tree, and David will take a seat.
Okay.
So while that is all going on, David, while Charlotte bumbles over to Marcel, David, buddy, pal, friend.
Yes. Oh, in
You,
my blue booking,
mm-hmm.
I have been
Oh,
showing up to
oh,
training.
I know. I replied to your blue booking, buddy.
Okay, I'll look at it.
But David, pal, buddy, friendo, you sit down and make
Yeah.
yourself comfortable, and eventually you'll feel someone tugging at your shirt, almost like they're examining it and examining you, kind of studying you.
Um,
When you do turn your head, you'll see her staring curiously, like examining the fabric of your shirt, even smelling you. Like,
hi, Raya. Shows throat. Um, um, can can I help you?
your smell different.
Uh, different. What do you mean, Raya?
They said you were different.
Uh,
It's written all over your skin.
uh, I'm not from here. I'm from New York, and
Not that. It's written on your skin. Like her fingers go up your arm. Like the nails kind of just dig in a bit.
um, uh, I mean, Raya, I thought we were done with training for today.
I am not your trainer. That is my alpha.
Ye-
No, told me about you.
But I've been coming to training every day, and it's
Enough of that. I don't want to hear mundane thing. She like leans right into your eyes, almost as she's searching for something. There it is. I see it.
uh, Raya. I really don't know what you mean.
You like the pain, yes?
Uh, uh, Pain, Raya. Why would I like pain?
It's written in your skin.
I mean, pain is a part of pain is a part of life, Raya.
It is. And she kind of lifts her chin up, looking up at the woods. But you relish it.
Uh, um,
Now, is it your own pain or everyone else's? That is the question. Turning your chin left, turning your chin right.
uh, to be to be perfectly honest, Raya, if I talk to people about their pain, then I don't have to think about mine.
People like to talk about their pain.
I found that a lot of people have trouble getting over pain, so it helps them to talk about it. So many people find it hard to accept the pain in their lives.
Yes. Yes. They do. In the deepest memories. Do you dream?
Yes, Raya.
Do you dream of others' pain or your own?
Uh, uh, in what context, Raya?
She'll lean up against close and sniff you again. Well, if in order to learn from dreams, you must learn how to what is your own pain. Dreams fantasticalize everything else.
Um, I won't lie, Raya. I do dream about sometimes of others' pain. Um, not that I'm causing pain, just um, am I giving you answers, but that are pleasing to you, or am I just causing more questions?
If you're displeasing me, I would not talk to you. Shadow Lord.
Um, can I ask you a question? So I mean historically, I was told that we're we're in the we're in the Balkans, and all of the Slavic places, us Shadow Lords. Can can you tell me how much bad blood is there between your tribe and mine?
A lot.
Oh,
But bad blood does not matter to me. After all, there's a lot of bad blood between my tribe and the Fenrir.
uh, yes, it would. I mean, it would seem so.
But then again, we all must learn to cope with our pain in a different way. Otherwise, we'll be consumed by it. Wouldn't we?
Yes, yes, that is correct.
So why are you curious? For my pain by making me answer your question?
Uh, Honestly, Raya, you you do outrank me. You could have told me to hold my tongue, and
None of that. That's cheating. You don't want to cheat, do you?
uh, no, Raya, I'd prefer not to cheat.
Very good. Well, when you finally learn how to think, come talk to me again. And I'll teach you more about pain and how to heal it for yourself and everyone else.
Yes, Raya. Thank you.
Perhaps you should look at yourself in the Umbra. I hear it's very interesting when you do it.
I'm actually, um, I'm actually gonna make a manipul. I cannot speak. I'm going to
Manipso?
make a yes to hide
If
to
you,
hide my surprise. Like you fucking. Anyway, so in order to hide my reaction, 5 dice. That'll be 2 successes.
if you.
Success.
Nope.
No.
She doesn't catch you. You got 2. She got 1. Doesn't catch you or look for surprise.
So in response to that, David will just say, "Very very well, Raya.
You're going to need it. After all, you're joining the Dead Pack. You'll need to heal their pain.
They do seem to have a lot of it, Raya.
Let's have a competition over who can get it all first. It'll be our little secret. You don't even have to tell your friend.
Of course, Raya. I understand what you're saying.
Have fun, little Shadow Lord. She just seems to just vanish.
And for his part, good old oh fuck. Good old excuse me, I'm totally like, oh shit. David is just going to, sit there deep in thought and contemplate the best, most Machiavellian scheme he can to get out of this.
So as David processes life, Forgotten Earth vanishes into the Umbra. We go over to Rustpipe, as I'll get to Charlotte in 1 second, as Cora is being yanked out. The other awkward cub ways down the way is rubbing his face as Rustpipe pulls and pulls as Cora separates, and both of you wince at the same time because there's a lot of bramble coming out of her back, her hair, like chunks of that big bushy hair like come out as well. God, you're fucking heavy! Hair, no! Rip.
Fucking deal with it, man.
She kind of lands down on a heap after you pull her out, and Damon like runs over her, rubbing his face. Like, Corey, you kicked me. Ah.
Look, sometimes you just gotta fucking bite the rag and deal.
Cora looks up. You can see a bit of a ball patch where part of the chunk of the hair came out. It's easy for you to say, hobo man.
I'm not the one who tripped into fucking brambles. Also, you might want to find a way to even out your look.
Damon's like, Cora, it's fine. It's fine. We'll work on it later. Cora. She just nods very slowly, like balling her fist.
If I were you, I'd just shake the Etch-a-Sketch. Just buzz it all the fuck off. Start over.
Cora.
It'll grow back. You can do whatever you want with it after that.
What? You see Damon's like, Cora, please. Beside you, like, Cora, it's fine. We'll think of something. Look, he picks up the piece of hair off the fucking branch. Like, oh dear God. Meanwhile, Baby Rune is just like, you can see it. It's gonna blow eventually.
And having done his work here today, just starts scooting away.
As Rosepipe starts scooting away, and like you see the little tiny bushy haired cub watching him, as eventually she just starts exploding and yelling at Damon. Various swear words, various shout words, like, but he's a fire, so I can't hear. She's punching the fucking trees, and Damon's like flailing out of the way as Rustpipe victoriously has wound up to the room where she just starts attacking everything. Like a petulant child.
Today's been a good day.
As we go to Marcel, who has been bird watching the entire time. Eventually, he'll lift down the binoculars and go, "Oh, that was a nasty fall she did. Oh dear." Charlotte eventually wanders over.
She does. She tries not to be any more insanely obtrusive than her exploding phone has already been. But it's definitely picking her way straight over there. So there's no secret to this, especially considering the sheer amount of brambles that have to be avoided in this area. Nope.
You look over, stares at you, like gives the expression of oh God, what is it? What? What do you want from me? You know, it's that type of stare.
She just, picks her way along. She has by now, shoved the wrist rocket probably into, her butt pocket, because she didn't really have anywhere else proper to tuck it at the moment. And once she has come over, will, bob her head politely, because Marcel hasn't made her stand on ceremony yet. But, well, go ahead and, grab a hold of the handle, actually attached to the camera bag, swing the shoulder strap off, and hold it out. Right?
Did you follow me?
What?
Have you been following me?
No,
This is-
Raya.
How'd you know I was here?
I asked if anyone had seen you when you weren't at the crags, Raya.
Blast. Nods to himself. What is that?
Peace offering? Kind of shrugs.
Eyes you suspiciously.
I know Brad used to go out with you, and you said it was kind of something you wanted to do alone, so I assumed you didn't want new company, but figured I'd give you something.
Why are you giving me gifts?
Because I didn't always get Brad and why he did things, but he seemed to give a shit about you, and I think he would have liked it. And I can't do what he was doing, but I can at least give you this.
Takes it suspiciously. Puts it down. Stares at it suspiciously.
Charlotte's sitting here like, man, maybe I should have put post-it notes on the class too. But yeah, she just hands it over. I mean, I'm not crazy. There's nothing weird in there. It's just a camera.
Don't like cameras that complicated.
I made a
I have my camera that I know how to use. I will have to learn how to use this one, which will take time.
Fair enough, Rhea. I did take the time to charge it for you and make sure it was set up so it would be easier. And there are notes on how to use it that are much simpler than the ones in the book.
Stares intensifies.
I mean, it would be kind of useless to give you a gift you didn't know how to use, wouldn't it? Rhea? She doesn't quite backpedal as the stare intensifies, but there's the 1 foot just slides back like an inch.
Perhaps.
Kind of squints. 'Cause this is a lot like the I see confused look moment they had last time.
Yep. Totally. Written all over his face.
I figured I would make it as easy as possible, Raya, and I am sure that at least 2 of your packmates can help you if you're still having problems, or if you would like, I can help you learn how to use it.
You're offering to help me.
Yes, Raya.
I see.
Squints again? Or not even, it's not even a suspicious squint. It's just that little side glance of, what?
I see. I understand.
You do?
Yes.
Oh. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to fuck off, don't you?
I did not say that.
Okay. But yes, I can teach you how to use it, right? If you like. And if you don't want to bother your pack mates with it, or they don't want to be bothered with it, I will process the photos for you when you've filled up the card. Don't worry about the details of filling up the card. It'll tell you when it's full.
Hmm. Very well.
You have my number, so I guess whenever if you need or want help, you can just let me know.
What has your office said about this?
I don't ask my office permission for every action I take.
And if she knew?
She's aware.
She is.
I give her a cursory idea of what I'm up to, yes. It's only proper.
And she agreed that you would do this.
No, she couldn't very well stop me, Raya.
That's not an
Besides-
answer.
I try not to push the envelope by pushing the subject, Raya. She understands that I am doing it in Brad's memory, and that is enough.
Pushing the subject. I see.
Do you, Raya?
Yes.
And surely you understand, Raya.
Well enough.
Yes, so. But yes, she is aware, and no, she does not protest.
I understand, yes. I just nod. Still looking at you with the most
Do you disbelieve me, Raya?
pauses, thinks long and fucking hard. Wouldn't you?
Hmm?
Wouldn't you?
She just kind of heaves a shrug. Of course I would.
Well, there you go then. That is your answer.
Well, I suppose in the end, if it really comes down to it, I will be answering to someone who will be able to tell whether or not I'm lying. And like I said, Raya, in the end, regardless of your history with both of us, we gave a shit about Brad. And we gave a shit about what he cared about. So, he gave a shit about you. So there must have been something worth giving a shit about. And maybe I have judged too quickly and too harshly and acted unfairly.
Do you truly believe that? Or is this just another lie to get close to my alpha?
I'm not sure how close I really want to be, but yeah, actually, I believe it a lot more than I thought I would back when we first met. Mariah. But things have changed. Funny thing about growing is it changes your perspective a lot. And it's not like I don't regret at least some of my own actions. So, yeah, I mean it.
Hmm. When this bad blood between our packs will end?
I don't know, honestly, right? But if at all, probably not instantaneously.
Hmm. We shall see.
Yeah, guess so.
I'm still expecting a knife in my throat when I wake up in the morning.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'd have to be suicidal to try to get into your pack house, right?
I think for the first time I've caught you in a metaphor.
Blank.
Nods to himself.
Yeah, that happened. I mean, I suppose you can expect it and watch for it. And point and say, aha, if somehow it happens, but that's not the plan.
Nods again awkwardly.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of points the thumb over her shoulder. I left someone waiting. But if you need anything, like I said, you've got my number.
Juno ever tell you about the time what her father told me?
So pause.
She ever told you about that? Or does she know?
I couldn't know if she knew Raya, and no, I don't think she's ever told me.
When I went to marry her, I was still young, rising. Her father is a very powerful guru. took me off Sept, explained the situation, that our families had been differentiating sides, and that he couldn't quite allow my mother's son to get a proper influence without making an understanding. A lesson. Ajax was a good man, but he was a brutal man.
Kind of lesson.
When you follow our totem as your pack totem, you become a brutal person.
It's a bit of a squint.
He gave me a reminder of what it is like to be in a rune. All I wanted to do was just not be reminded. Now, after all the rage and torment, he was right.
And I'm gonna pee and eat because she doesn't know what to expect out of Marcel.
Mm-hmm. You can totally pin him if you want. You can even roll Truth or Gaia.
Yeah, but he would feel that ping off and potentially get angry.
It's up to you. It's up to you, whatever you want to do.
Eeny, meeny, miny. You know what? They already knew there's distrust. Fuck it. I know my diff is going to be ridiculous, but... Yep. What's my
Your
diff
diff-
there, buddy?
I think it is 6. Yeah,
Oh,
6.
Really?
Yeah, he's not the great liar. It's just his totem makes him a decent one.
It goes off.
No detection of a lie, from what you can tell.
So everything he said rings as true.
Yeah.
Can I ask what totem this was, Raya?
My tribe totem. Fenris.
Oh.
Himself. Lena. A Galliard. No, sorry. Philodox named Victor. You would not know her, but another one of the Tribinsons named Maria. She was there for a time, but she moved on to Wolves Maw. They got a new Galliard named Christoph. Fenrir as well. Mark of Thorns. We all took their head at that. They all branded it under the banner of Great Fenris.
Like, she's obviously processing at length exactly what she's been told.
Ajax was a fine guru. Fine Arun. But He literally pulls, like, he's wearing more or less what he's wearing. He pulls the side, and that fucking, right at the shoulder blade, the arm, that's a silver scar. Precisionally done.
And against her better judgment, especially when it's, it's that fine line you get with silver. It's not some jagged fucking battle wound. She actually leans in a bit.
Mm-hmm. Someone took the time to do that. This was no like shank. You know what I mean?
Is there actually any design there? Is there any impression of one? I don't imagine she can see the whole thing.
There's a design. Our families have hated each other for a long time. I never told my mother about it. Because her and her generations would do things as well. Nobody's innocent in this.
Right at the risk of being outright impertinent, can I ask a question?
Looks around. There's only the birds.
I'll turn off the ears in my head if you turn off the ears in yours.
I have already.
Yeah, I did too. Actually, Peony, or yeah, just Peony. I'm not gonna fucking blow a gift on that.
Sure, you can peony.
Oh boy. Actually, a pretty good Peony.
He's telling the truth. He turned off his thing.
Oh,
But you can tell from his emotional state, he's quite calm.
then Raya, maybe it's because I don't understand the circumstances, but if it was so bad, why did you keep her in your home?
It was not bad when we married.
No. But after she changed, why did you continue to share a home if it was so bad?
She was my wife.
Not anymore, Raya.
No. But I could hear Ajax laughing in my head. Even though he had died, I could still hear him. How right he was. That a maroon like me couldn't even. Maintain kinfolk. That they would first change them rather than be with me. It's not an excuse. But
No, and knowing it doesn't work that way doesn't really help, does it?
no. But the rage, it does not. Rationality and rage, in hindsight, are quite the bitter pill.
So were you just trying to prove something by keeping her there,
I was just
Right.
trying.
staying together?
I was just trying to hold on to what I had. With every fucking strength that I had left in my worthless body. It turns out I became the exact same thing I was trying to avoid. But that is my... Spreads his hands. That's the price I paid for not controlling my rage. And the price I will continue to pay till somebody comes and finishes the job.
Oh, she just kind of. It's not even that she's like disappointed or anything. She just picks up a hand and is rubbing her face in a mix of disbelief, and that makes an awful lot of sense.
Can't kill myself. Because that would be dishonorable, and dying to the worm of a pointless death is, of course, one can do. But let's just say I don't have the gumption to wander into the spiral territory and pick a fight. Perhaps I would like to die with some meaning.
You actually want to die, Ryan?
Yes and no. I know a part of me should.
Hmm.
Your friend Brad is a reminder of the man I was before all this. Sure, he had an agenda like all children of Gaia do, but his heart was in the right place. I hoped he would be the one that would do it, actually.
Do what? Kill you?
Yeah. Might have given him some righteous belief. Putting down a beast like me.
You really believe that would be a worthy death, Raya?
To die in honorable combat. When he was ready. To die by the hands of a worthy foe. That I can go and see my people and not feel ashamed. It's a different world to you. With different laws and different codes. We all follow the same banner, but we're all from the same different world.
Yeah, I'm seeing that more and more.
And in my world, I am just as damned as the one you like to follow. Silverfang.
Kind of a squint.
While he may bear the marks of a sin he's committed, I am the silent representation of what it is like to be vilified. And that's why we'll always be in conflict with each other, because we're both the same person.
I don't have rights anywhere near big enough to actually make this sit down happen, but It's gonna have to eventually, right?
It will not. It
Why
will
not?
end. It will end like it always ends.
There was a preventing that.
There are. But it will not end.
Do you want the bad blood gone?
It will end the way it will end. And your idea may be noble, but it will not end the way you want it to.
I think you'd be surprised, right, what I can make happen when I really put my head to it.
We will see.
Yeah, I suppose. And I have left David sitting a really long time, and I should probably go make sure he hasn't, like, passed out or something.
Meanwhile,
Jewel, over the polite
next to David,
process.
dude. That lady was creepy.
David
What's she doing to your arm,
slowly
man?
turn, and David looks down now.
Like, do you know if she's doing something creepy to your arm? She's like putting hands on you.
You know, I didn't really think about that.
Dude, when people do creepy shit, you gotta think about it. Like, especially, like, I couldn't hear what you were saying to each other or anything. Like, I was down there helping Mop Top, but I saw the creepy arm touch it, man. I was like, woo. You might want to
Well,
get that checked.
you know, that actually might be a good idea.
Gotta look out, man.
Yeah. So, hey, listen, about before, I wasn't trying to sneak up on you or anything. Sorry I made you defensive. By the
No,
way,
like I'd
that
been
is-
feeling eyes on me for a couple days, and I thought that was you.
Oh, no.
So if it was you, I'm not sorry about farting in your eyes, but if it wasn't, I am sorry about giving you pink eye.
Yeah, well, it's just a part of life, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
So, were you born homeless or did you kind of walk into it?
I mean, like, put it this
I'm
way,
only
man.
asking because of the way you look. I don't even know anything about you.
No, it's cool. Here's the deal. My first sept was a bone gnawer sept, so like, I just kind of became a bone gnawer, man.
Dude,
That's all.
I was living life as a bone gnawer for a while, except I wasn't part of any tribe when I was living like that. If I had actually met anybody, then you better believe I would you better believe I would have joined up with you guys. Might
I
have been
lucked out.
easier too. Being a Shadow Lord is hard.
Up shit to get in.
Yeah, you could, yeah, they did.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pry that it's probably like some serious fucked up shit, but like, here's the deal. We don't have that for the Bonars. You just said
Well, from the way it was kind of described to me, when they were giving me the "be glad you're with us" speech, if I had joined you guys, then the rest of my life would apparently be the jumping in process. And
I mean, like,
I mean,
isn't it already though?
I'll be honest. Like living on the street sucks. But and don't get me wrong, I'm glad to be a Shadow Lord. I wouldn't trade it. But it's just a little difficult being a Shadow Lord. Sometimes I wonder what it's like on the opposite side of the fence. Not that I'm saying I would leave. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's pretty fucking easy. Half of us just do whatever the fuck we want.
I mean, the way it was explained to me, your whole spiel is survival. I dig it.
Yep.
But hey, then again, everybody is so goddamn Machiavellian, and I doubt anybody's actually read The Prince. But yeah, everybody just seems so Machiavellian.
Nah,
So I don't
man.
think it matters what you are.
I mean, like, I don't have to be out here eating squirrels and rats and stuff. It's just that you only get like one free meal back at the house a day. I want 'em more.
Well, see, if I hadn't been told even a year ago, David, one day you're going to be with a bunch of people and they'll feed you once a day. All you have to do is fight perpetually, forever and ever. I don't think I would have believed them. In fact, I'd probably tried to eat that person. I'm totally
some
kidding.
pretty unbelievable shit.
Oh, trust me, there's a lot of unbelievable shit. But
Oh, speaking of unbelievable shit, have you heard about the office cobbler?
is that like a sex joke?
No. Have you eaten any suspicious cobbler lately?
Oh, no.
Okay, then you're safe.
Oh, well, hey man, thanks for the warning. By the way, you are a Cleoth, right? I've not just gotten in deep shit by...
That's really the long and short of it.
Okay. Yeah. Because around all these other people, I feel so fucking... I don't know. To me, it's weird. I went from living on the 35th floor of a Manhattan apartment to being homeless for years. And yeah, and now I'm talking to all these people. They make me so uncomfortable. Talking to you is like, I don't know, breath of fresh air. I mean, minus the fart, but but what are you gonna do, huh? I mean, come on. Well, what the fuck are you gonna do? Oh, sorry.
Like even fucking Jack-o'-lantern and Sour Patch Kid down there, they're fucking tribe yet. The shit weirds you out.
I'll be honest. With all the transforming and shit, I weirded myself out.
See, you're already getting weird.
Mm-hmm.
Soon they're all gonna look normal to you, and I'm gonna look like the crazy man.
I hope not. Sometimes you need a bit of down to earth to, literally ground you. I mean, spirits and shit. Like, dude, probably could get kind of easy to lose yourself.
I'm telling you, man. Find those cubs in the Umbra one time. One of them, no shit, looks like a walking Halloween decoration.
No, night
Yes.
spirits. Night spirits. They look like Halloween decorations.
I'm fucking serious, dude. He's like 2 steps away from being Jack Skellington.
Who is this?
Where is Carrot Top? And he starts looking out into the valley.
You see him wandering up, lighting a cigarette as he's walking with the now more calmed Arun, who's just like staring down at her hair, like grumbling.
Yeah, see the fucking ginger down there? He's the one, man.
Oh, okay. What's his deal?
Like I said, he looks like a fucking jack-o'-lantern in the Umbra.
Oh, I wonder what. Okay,
I don't know.
well, cool. What's his rank?
He's a cub. They're both cubs.
No, like David's asking in character.
They're just cubs, man.
Oh, okay. I mean, how old are they?
I don't fucking know. I don't know their life story.
Oh.
I know the
I
fucking
mean,
Sour Patch over there. She's like really attached to her hair for some goddamn reason. She should probably just shave her head. She looks fucking ridiculous right now.
Well, right now, yeah, but I mean, you know.
It'll grow back, but fucking, I don't know, man. Grow an even coat or don't.
I mean, honestly, I wear my hair kind of long now, but usually I've kept it short so that it can't be grabbed if you get in a fucking fight. You have long hair.
I do.
But then again, you didn't get just dragged through a thorn bush. Is that what that was?
I did not.
Why was
I
she
am the one who
dragged
took
through a
her
thorn
out
bush?
of that. I mean, I had to pull her out. I assume she fell in.
Well, I mean, okay. Honestly, I would imagine that Cora would be, a little more used to pain by now, but whatever.
You could, I mean, I'll give this to Freenik. Both, like, Cora just looks miserable looking. The other one, Carrot Top, he's just looking off in the distance. He looks very far away. She's just grumbling and twitching at herself. She just seems upset about a few things. As they kind of walk past you guys, unless you're
Wait.
trying to talk to them.
Wait, they seem upset, Torna?
Anyway,
I mean, one definitely does. The redhead, smoking.
anyway, I gotta go see a man about a horse. So,
Well, all right. But hey, if the horse is dead, don't beat it. I know.
Eh.
I'm so funny. Shadow Lord humor, right? Hey, Cora.
Just like, whoop, 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 and off he goes.
Jumps like, "Ugh," looks over.
Hey, Cora. You doing okay?
Corey goes, yeah, I'm fine. Brambles. Puh.
Cora, it's okay. Who's your friend?
Oh, just looks over and nudges Damon and goes, duh. You know what I mean? Like, coughs a bit. This is one of the new cubs. This is Damon. Do you want us
Hi,
to,
Damon.
do you want us to do the thing?
Yeah. I suppose we can all get some practice in, huh?
They both drop at the same time. Just
Wow. I'll be honest. It's kind of nice being on the receiving end of this. You guys can get up now.
They both get up slowly.
Wow. Okay. Well, anyway, I, of course, am Cleith, Shadow Lord, Ragabash, the most noble David Orphan. So, how you doing?
Coral nod. I am Cora Demos, a rune cub to the nation of Black Fury stock. Kind of gives them the smile like, did I do that right?
Cora, let me tell you, you are gonna rock this. And what's your name, my good man?
The redhead doesn't look up, kind of looks at your feet. Damon Lynch Krause. Theurge, Ahmed. Cub to the nation, Fianna stock.
Well, it's good to meet you guys. So I'm not really into the haze the Cubs sort of thing. I'm not really into the haze anybody, but hey Cora, you're looking all right for you and I go through the same training. I just wanted to see if you were dealing with it okay.
Oh, with her Timmy. Yeah. She's tough, but she's fair.
Yeah, I will give her that. Tough but
Hey.
fair indeed.
I don't envy you. You got Zori, so.
Yeah.
Hey, Zori's lovely. Zori is lovely.
Oh yeah.
She is.
Lovely.
She's a sweetheart. She's just passionate about her job, which we all should be. I'm in a rune and she's in a rune, so I can understand.
Well, Damon, you seem kind of down, man. What's going on?
Not down, Raya. Just long day training.
All right. Well, how old are you guys?
I am 18. Coral said, smiling. 19. Actually, no. Dame's not 19. 20. Sorry.
18 and 20. And how fresh are you guys? When was your change?
Cora scrunches up her face. 4 months ago? 2 weeks.
2 weeks, man. You are like a fresh little sapling. Cora, you're still you're still green. Me, I'm 3 years a Garu, and I'm 18 years old.
Wow. That's pretty cool. Cora just, you notice she kind of stays like very protectively hovering over Damon.
So, you guys seem pretty close. Did you guys establish yourselves in a pack yet, or what?
For Cubs, we have to wait.
I see. Well, I see. Well, still, you guys seem to be pretty tight-knit, pretty close. So how are you enjoying this life? Nick says as he gets a big stupid grin on his face.
Turns to the camera. Hey!
Hey! Turns back. Tell me, David, how are you enjoying it?
What's there to enjoy?
Oh. Well, listen. You have the Fianna. You guys are, the most outwardly jolly lot I've seen. Happier than those Gaia guys. children of Gaia. So, I'm sure you'll be at least outwardly smiling and dancing around and giving each other beer and all that, just like other people I know.
You should get out more. Cora like nudges McDemon.
Oh, don't worry. Cora, listen. I'm not the kind of guy. I mean, look, you have to understand. I'm new to this life. Turns to camera. Hey! Turns back. Damon, I'm so sorry, Corna. And by this life, I mean, tribal life. So, I don't, so I'm more closely related to a standard, completely mundane New Yorker. Pretty liberal Democrat sort of deal. You do know what a liberal Democrat is, right? You aren't. I mean, how closely related are you to the nation? Were you allowed to get out much? Did you go to school? I mean,
Cora just smiles. I went to school. And Damon just looks up. We're not thick.
all right. I'm just asking. Well, where are you off to now?
Oh, we're going back to public housing. Where our room is.
Oh, well. For now, I'm in 4A. That's my room.
Oh,
So,
we're in 2B.
Oh, okay.
We share a room. It's part of the rules. And our den father's like in 2D.
Okay. And what's your den father's name?
Junkyard Dog. He's children of Gaia Files dogs. And
okay.
then a Trimbenson. She's getting a Fenris racket bash.
The Trimbusons have been here quite a long time, huh? Lots of them running around.
Yeah. Damon's sister's in a pack with one.
Really? Who's your sister, Damon?
Let's see how tense Damon is today.
Oh, shit.
Maria Darcy Lynch, known as Banshee Siren.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks, man. I didn't mean to make you so tense. Well,
I'm not.
all right. Well, anyway, I guess I'll let you guys go. You definitely deserve a break after whatever it is you went through. Yeah.
As you say, that's when a certain someone comes literally out of the bushes.
Yep. Why chance to? Yep. Charlotte, trying to think of how to make an excuse. Maybe she was zoning things out, paying attention to her phone, listening to a clip or something that was sent to her. So with her eyes down on her phone, she breaks through, the, let's be fair, really thick fucking brush right there alongside the trail, meaning to come back to David as promised. And she all but straight runs into the cubs before realizing they're there. It's one of those things where she doesn't realize until she's about to head straight into someone and, pops right up to be like, oh, sorry, and freezes.
Cora bumbles like, "Bleh," and then Damon looks up and freezes. Charlotte.
Hey.
Hi.
It's I mean, I am in so much trouble, but it's really good to bump into you.
Yeah, it's pretty good to bump into you too. For David, because I imagine Charlotte's too distracted, he's getting angrier.
Hmm.
You know when a guy is just taking rage.
Yeah. I do. Well.
Like David will spot. Charlotte's probably too busy staring, and kind of there's that awkward tension between the two of them. You even see Cora begin to get nervous as well. Glad you're here too.
Well, David will stand up. Charlotte, now that you're back, well, Raya, now that you're back, excuse me. And David will, jump on the ground real quick. Looking at, Cora, like, get on the fucking ground.
Cora kind of freezes a bit, looks at Damon. Damon looks like he's about to interject with something, but then busts stop, and Cora kind of grips onto his hand. Like, come on, Damon. Come on. We have to get on the ground. But he's frozen in place.
Charlotte has done that, especially if she's being directly addressed, has done that thing, where someone's really distracted by something. They're like, what? And they kind of start to tilt their head away, but they don't actually stop looking at what they're looking at. Oh, you don't need to do that.
David is going to get up. Well, Charlotte, sorry to disrupt this little gathering, but but you and I still have one or two things we need to talk about. So let's go talk about them.
There's a hot second of her trying to kind of compose her shit. Yeah. Yeah, kind of awkwardly backpedals about half a step, though still looking at Damon. Are you doing okay?
He goes almost aggressive as he goes to take a step forward, and Cora the hand just pants into his and kind of just pushes him back.
I should go. She just very abruptly turns and just picks a direction that's away. And yeah, she fucking no shit flees.
And David, for his part, the delicious emotional vulnerability. He's going to look at the two cubs. Excuse me. It's been nice to formally meet the both of you.
Oh, for David, Cora is actually like trying to calm him down. For David, like he's near at the stage where he's losing it.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm. You've got main course and dessert, Nick. Which do you want first?
Wait, I have main course or the side dish.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Mm. Ooh, that's a very good question, Torna. Ooh, right now. Delicious. Oh, there'll be time for Charlotte later. She has more freedom. She can be alone more often. But this guy right here, ooh, when is another opportunity like this going to appear? So David will go up and just be like, hey, 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 Damon, look at me, Damon, look at me, look at
Glances.
me. Hey, look, Damon. I need you to focus on me. All right? I need you to look into these eyes of mine. What did they say to you? I'm cold and soulless. Well, that's what I need you to be like right now. I need you to act cold. I need you to act soulless. You look into my eyes, and
You interrupted.
interrupted.
Cora's like, Damon. Kind of gives another tap.
I interrupted what, Damon?
You interrupted.
I interrupted what, Damon?
Cora will just turn riot, please. It's not good to provoke him.
He's already provoked. Look at him. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this feeling.
Okay, this is gonna be fucking funny. Ooh. He lunges again, but Cora pushes his hand back like, Damon? He's like, you interrupted time with her! You know, as he's being like pushed against a tree. Like, I mean, Charlotte can hear that echo as well.
What did he say? Sorry?
You interrupted time with her.
Oh, God. She's pausing. Not coming back, but for the moment pausing because, oh, God.
It's up to you how you react, David.
Damon. Listen, man. It honestly looked like you were about to attack her.
I was going for you.
Were you? Were you really going for me?
Cora just turns, Raya.
Just didn't seem like that, that's all.
Oh no. It's not Damon you need to worry about. Spend the willpower. Fuck, that was a good thing she did. Jesus, fuck, look at that. Oh god. It's the bright, short hair, and she just goes right in your face, going, Raya! You know what I mean? Like, right in your face. Snarling, like a feral dog.
Ah!
Charlotte is now starting to backtrack. There's more yelling.
And David will, jump away from scary woman, scary Black Fury woman Arun, and he will do a tuck and roll and just bounce away a little bit.
Combat rolls.
Yeah. Oh shit! He will now take the disengage action. He will also use the bonus action dash.
Action dash, so no attack of opportunity.
Yeah. So he ignores the attack of opportunity she invokes, and So now he's like, whoo, whoo.
Cora protectively stands in front of Damon. Don't provoke him.
David just smiles, so very happy.
If you're going to provoke him again, I'm challenging.
There's no need for that.
She picks up a rock. She actually picks up the rock and gets ready, essentially. It makes the show of threat, essentially. Like, go on, say something. Say it! She's like vibrating.
Of course she is. He's going to turn to the left, which is away from where Charlotte started going to, and he's just going to very, 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 not pompously, just very, finding words is difficult. He walks away with a distinct bounce in his step as he's like,
You feel a rock hit the back of your head. Doesn't do any damage. I'm not going to say it does damage, but that rock hit the back of your head.
I'm going to look at her and let me look at something real quick. Excuse me.
Cora, meanwhile, while you're looking, she's going to do this. That fails, so she doesn't activate that. Try this again. She's going to do this time. She puffs her chest up. And spits on the ground going.
I'm going to spend a turn in order to cast a Fatal Flaw against Cora.
Roll your, what is it again for Fatal Flaw?
It is going to be Perception plus Empathy, and the difficulty is the target's Wit Subterfuge.
Her Wit Subterfuge, which is that? Your difficulty is 5.
Okay. Two successes.
You now have, I think, an additional dice of damage towards her.
Yes.
Someone else is about to do something. Next is just before Charlotte's going to get there. Is David, you spend their time analyzing and stuff like that. Other person. Second rock hits the side of your face as Damon picks one up and poof, poof, hits the side of your face as well. Like brow being up beside Cora, essentially.
All right, takes a rage then.
Oh, you can feel free to take a rage. So what do you do, David? Now I will say Charlotte is one turn away.
I'm going to look Damon right in the eye. I'm going to look him right in the eye. And right as it looks like I'm about to do something, I'll just turn away and walk away.
I gotta roll for a certain person to make sure she doesn't be naughty anymore. Sorry, Nick. Second rock hits the back of your leg.
Ah,
I know she keeps getting these high rolls. I'm sorry. That's Cora though. It's not Damon. It's definitely Cora. You can tell it's the Arun. The Arun is mad.
right. So, so for Fatal Flaw, it says that one success grants the die of damage,
Mm-hmm.
and an additional success grants knowledge of further weaknesses.
You know her weak spot is right below the knee. She took a bad hit.
Okay.
So when you try to, if you aim there, you'll be a diff 5. It's up to you, David. What do you do?
I save this event in the back of my mind later so that I can I keep this moment in the back of my mind for later motivation to get Charlotte's sex tape and send it to Damon. Note attached. It's not you, bro.
Oh shit. Okay.
And yeah. David is just going to roll his eyes and shake his head as he walks away.
And you Charlotte will probably arrive at the last bit of that. You definitely see Cora throwing the rock.
And yeah, she'll again kind of bust back through, probably less than gracefully. This is the fucking nature. Her nemesis. So she like shoves a bush out of the way, or at least a couple branches, awkwardly sidling out. Like, what the fuck?
Cora just turns immediately, is running, like turning to Damon and putting a hand on his shoulders and like checking with him, and she's just turned, like letting out these big deep breaths. He was provoking him into a frenzy right after you left.
Gonna ping it.
By all means, roll through the guy.
Gonna. What's my doof?
For Minip sub for poor old Cora, 4. She's ain't lying.
They are welcome to roll Primal Urge. She shoots a glance over.
They're both, you can tell they're both too fucking angry. They're hot, white hot. Like, Cora is fucking livid.
Taking a point of rage. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Roll your friends in.
Rolling.
Spend willpower, Katie.
I mean, are we going by base rules?
I mean, no, you can just roll it.
I was gonna say, in theory, I shouldn't have to spend unless I succeed. Woo!
You already did. Nearly did.
So yeah, there's a hot second she says this. Charlotte looks at her. There's that half second of processing as the gift goes off. And she bristles. And turns.
I made challenge out of me, didn't do anything. He ran off like a coward. It's fine, Raya.
She's glaring down the direction that Cora has just thrown that stone as David is like, do down the trail. So she's like just glaring holes into his back. Is he okay?
Fine. I threw a rock at his head.
Is Damon okay?
No. She snarls. Not intentionally. It's, white hot, literally. Damon's pacing by a tree, just rubbing his face. He's accused Damon of saying he was going to attack you. Damon was trying to lunge at him, so I pushed him away. It's technically Damon's fault, but David provoked the frenzy and kept trying to push it, and I lost my temper.
If it really comes down to it, won't she sub the 10 parents? She says as she is still glaring holes into David's disappearing back.
It's fine. We're cubs.
Cubs make mistakes. We're still learning. It's okay. Provoking a frenzy, knowingly.
He was picking on him when he was vulnerable.
I'm just gonna...
That's why I intervened. She starts to turn and march, towards Damon.
The bristle is fucking intense. Whew. She'll finally rip her eyes away to kind of glance over as Cora goes to take care of him.
She just, Damon's kind of aggressively punching a tree, and Cora kind of just turns him, like, Damon kind of even goes, do you know what I mean? She kind of will hug him fiercely and is kind of pulling him off, essentially.
Yeah, she just watches for the moment.
You get the impression is you're not looking at her, come on, we're going this way. We're doing what I say. You know what I mean? That's that type of posture.
She's just kind of taking charge of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is he responding well to it?
He is and he isn't. He's livid. Like, he's punching the tree. He's punched it about 4 times. He's rubbing at his face. But Cora's kind of just... He slaps her hand away and then she glares at him and he kind of reluctantly takes it. Like, you can see them exchanging words and all that.
She is going to stand there very stiffly, but very still and very quietly, and let them resolve it. And start off in the other direction.
The cubs go back to home.
And then she's going to turn back the way David went. Start walking.
Well, David isn't running away angrily, like, look at me. No. Yeah, I know, right?
I wish he was. It would be so amazing.
Imagine. No, he's doing that. But what he is doing is just, very bouncily walking along, like, haha, I did the thing. Yeah, I did the thing. Yeah. I mean, he's not saying that, but it's like, Charlotte can imagine.
That's clearly the internal monologue. She can practically hear it.
Yes, she can practically hear it.
She starts marching in that direction until at least he's back, like, invisible range, and then just kind of bellows after him. David.
And David will, spin around. Oh, hi, Charlotte.
Come here.
Okay. And David will come right up to her. Like, comfortable distance. They're not super good friends. He'll be like 3 to 4 feet away. Definitely within range of them hands, but,
Whew.
Not.
Gonna roll some willpower real fast.
Okay.
to do this properly because this is a tender subject. Let's press. That's fine. The knuckles crack. It's fine. David, did you knowingly provoke the Cubs' rage?
I can tell you with all honesty, I, in fact, did not knowingly at first. Eventually, yes, I did. But not at first.
I'm taking a swing. I'm blowing
Are you?
rage. Oh, yeah, she's taking a swing.
Oh, he doesn't expect it. He's going to get hit.
Oh, God. That's okay. The one makes it not nearly so bad. And she's not that strong. 2, 3, 4. You may attempt to soak me 2 bashing.
Only 2? Okay.
Only 2. She's not very strong. She's really not. And in Hobbit, she's really not that exceptional, all in all. No, she just straight up. You know, it's not some graceful shot. It's just like a very abrupt, like right-handed, like right out there jab. Actually, no, left-handed. She's ambidextrous. And it's
Okay.
closer. Thankfully,
Right,
he
well-
apparently takes it like a champ. But yeah, she straight pops him.
Oh, fuck! Ow! Sorry.
Provoking another guru's rage is a risk to everyone on Sept. If either one of them is frenzied, they could have killed you, could have killed the other cub.
Charlotte, Myraya. Do you know why he tried to lunge at me?
It doesn't matter. You purposefully provoked him.
If I could use his jealousy at another man being close to someone who he views as his woman, don't you think that maybe it's not exactly a good idea to trust him around important shit? What happens when someone decides to actually go through with bringing him to full frenzy? I didn't. I don't intend to go around causing people to frenzy. I only want.
But you did.
Yes, I did.
I'm trying to process the thing he said because the phrasing kind of threw me off.
Oh, basically, the gist is, he now tells you, he was angry because I was near you. He's jealous that another man is near you.
Gonna roll willpower. And nerves of steel today. She resists the urge to take another swing. Damon is not so shallow. And you haven't been here nearly long enough. And you're a fucking guru. What is there to be jealous of? Respect those beneath you, David, Uller of Gaia. If I find that you have provoked frenzy, if I find that you have purposefully incited something like that, I'm not dealing with it myself. I'll take it to the truth catcher.
I will.
I will? What?
Yeah, David says, I will, as he turns away and now more seriously goes straight toward where the truth catcher normally keeps his area.
Okay.
She thinks he's psychotic, but she said next time she'd take it to him. If he's going to do it now, she's just going to shake out the hand she swung with because she's still not the best at that. And she's going to let him do it. She thinks he's fucking suicidal.
Okay. Is Charlotte going with David to talk to the Minister of Funny Walks?
I mean, does she really need to?
It's up to you. You can come if you want. I mean,
Does Charlotte think that's pertinent?
It's more that A, she was threatening to do it next time, so she's kind of confused as to why you're doing it now. And B, I mean, if you can lie to the truth catcher, her being there won't help.
do you?
I feel like she's gonna kind of eventually, out of sheer curiosity, follow at a distance because what the fuck is he doing?
So yeah, you with Charlotte at a distance in tow, Trickcatcher can still see you all as he's standing there talking, reading some reports, hands it back to the kinfolk, which for both of you is eerie because he smiles. It's never a nice thing to
Oh
see.
fuck! Of
Charlotte
course I
turns
go
the
up.
fuck around and decides she didn't want to follow after all. Fuck it.
No. You've been on this gravy train. He even sees you coming, so you're on the gravy train. He smiles at the kinfolk and hands it back.
Nope. Don't want
And
to.
there's, nope, too late. You're there. As David stops in front of him, with Charlotte in the distance walking.
I stop at a respectable distance, waiting to be summoned closer.
Okay, you do that, and when he finishes smiling at the kinfolk, and thanks him, and then we'll turn and look, and the smile vanishes off his face, as if it was never there at all. He'll click his fingers and point.
And keeping his neck raised very, very high, he will, very, very non-threateningly approach, eyes pointed straight towards the sky. When he gets to the distance he would be expected to kneel at, he will kneel, still keeping that throat very exposed.
He looks at you and puts his hand on your forehead and just drums his fingers along your hair. It looks right at fucking Charlotte like, what are you doing?
I mean, Charlotte was keeping the nice long observer distance because is he crazy? And yeah, it's like you come around the corner, you see the truth catcher smiling, and you just, I would love to be anywhere that's not here right now. I'm just gonna, nope.
He stares, gives you the stare of, if you're coming, come now, because I don't want to fucking have to walk after you.
Oh, God. She chickens the fuck out.
Charlotte turns, leaves.
Nope,
Just looks
she
down.
like got around long enough to see that smile and was just nope, left.
You look down. What is wrong, David?
Raya, our person of interest, Charlotte, she has taken offense to some digging I've done.
Doesn't answer, just keeps looking at you.
Raya, it seems that a new cub, his name is Damon, and he is of the Fianna tribe. I'm sure you know already. But he and Charlotte apparently have a history. Well, apparently jealousy got the better of him today. I doubt that they are in that kind of relationship anymore. But circumstances had both of them together at the same time. I was there as well, waiting for Charlotte to return to me. because I was waiting to do as you requested. Get in with her. And seeing that there was definitely still feelings between the two, I couldn't help but try to see how deep those feelings went, especially when our young cub Damon decided to try and lunge at me. He failed, of course, because of the intervention of his friend, Cora Demos, fellow cub. Tribe Black Fury.
Get on with it. Come on, speak. What have you done?
I inadvertently provoked near frenzy. And that is the offense. The part of the litany that has been broken, of course, is respect those beneath you, for all are of Gaia.
And why are you bringing this to my table?
For my part, so that you can hear it from me. And also so you have just a little bit of extra dirt on Charlotte should you need it.
Do you know the particulars of her relationship with the Fianna?
As I understand it, before his first change, they were in a sexual relationship.
Was that your objective? To uncover any worthwhile leverage to use against her in terms of that? Was your objective to infiltrate her pack and tell me everything I need to know about her?
Of course, my objective was first to infiltrate the pack.
And how are you going to do this when now you have provoked the one thing she desperately clings onto?
Well,
The young man may not take offense, and of course he is cub. There are many ways to do things. But now you have, of course, created hostility. I should not have to tell you what happens when hostility is created.
I know very well, Raya.
So in other words, you are telling me you have failed.
No, Raya. I still have one opportunity.
I see. So your point in coming here was?
To make our good friend Charlotte think I'm crazy. Because, hey, only a fool would join their pack. The pack of trash.
The Dead Pack. Yes, I'm aware of the name. Bring the girl to me.
As you wish, Raya.
Now!
Boom! Combat roll backwards. No. Okay, but back up. Scramble to feet. Jog away in
For
the
his
direction.
life. For his
Yeah,
life.
jog for his life. Like I'm definitely not. I'm not running. I am tactically retreating.
Charlotte, you see David just fucking.
Hilariously, the only reason he's catching up is that she's using her peripheral to stay on the path. She has plopped the battery back in her phone and is frantically texting Lena the details of that whole entire interaction, altercation, and the accidental run-in, so that she knows exactly what she is dealing with, and apologizing profusely for the fact that it happened at all and her own ineptitude as far as staying aware of where he was.
You text Lena, and David bumps into you frantically.
Charlotte!
What the fuck do you want?
Well, listen, first of all, I just wanted to say I'm really sorry for how that went. Also,
Really? Because I don't fucking believe you.
Well, I sure am sorry now because the truth catcher apparently wants to see you now.
Gonna
Probably
peony.
turn in that report.
What report?
How much of a dick is the truth catcher today?
You know, the report against me for trying to incite a cub, for breaking the litany.
Told you that the next time it happened, I would take it to the truth catcher. If you're a psycho and want to go to him now, that is on you.
I mean, I went to him.
It appears, Charlotte Sullivan, your presence was requested.
Oh, Jesus fuck. Is he right behind her?
Yep. I rolled to see how much of a dick he was. He was a big dick.
Oh. And David really, really just wanted to hurt it. And David is just like,
And I need to check a thing because I said I was rolling it and I'm gonna fucking roll it. God damn it. But it's not the best roll, but that's still 3 successes. Because when David's like, well, it does seem that the truth catcher wants to talk to you now, once that report. How fucking excited did he look about it? Or did he look actually remorseful? That is a peony with 3 successes.
well, let me manip sub you.
You can certainly do that.
I think the honest answer for poor David, he looks like he shit himself because the truth catcher just
I mean,
keeps
yeah,
appearing.
but this was something I said I was rolling
You
just
can tell
before.
that he shit himself. He's not remorseful. He's not gleeful. He's scared.
Oh, God. And then he
He's
talks
scared.
right behind her. Don't worry. Now she's scared, too. Apologies, Raya. The phone screen immediately clicks off.
I decided that it was not prudent to wait.
Of course, Raya.
It appears one of my tribe has been complicating you and your situation.
He has, Raya?
I understand that you told him that you are planning to take it up at a later date, if the offense occurred again.
I did, in fact, give him a warning, Raya, and promised that if he were to repeat such a mistake as purposefully seeking to provoke a frenzy, I would not deal with it myself, but would take it to you.
I see. And he smiles for the first time, which both of you probably shit yourself.
She does. Just a little. Poops herself. No. She, however, has, as she's been talking, the phone screen clicked off almost immediately, and she's just putting her phone in her pocket because it's autopilot, and oh god, but it's in slow-mo because she's scared.
It appears my time has been wasted. I trust you have talked to the dead mother already?
I have, Raya.
Then I will leave you with this. My time is not likely to be wasted by anyone. Anyone. You turn and look at David.
David has been very
David falls down to the ground onto his knees. Both of you do. And my time is not time that likes to be wasted.
Of course not, Raya.
As yet, both of you are almost like, you know what I mean?
She fucking drops involuntarily and is not excited.
Are you kidding? David falls all the way to the ground, like head, like to the dirt, just like complete submission. Fuck this.
And I take it now that you will be satisfied by the subjugation that I have displayed towards the offender, and that I trust your good judgment.
Of course, Raya.
Then please, the next time you decide to allow a whelp to entertain my presence when there are separate matters, think outside of your beating heart and use your brain.
I didn't send him to you, Raya. I apologize if I miscommunicated.
Apology accepted. Now, you may go. I will deal with this man for wasting my time.
Yes, Raya. Can she get up?
You're allowed to get up. When he takes his eyes off you, you are suddenly like, oh god, I can move again.
She makes with the scamper. Because nope. She does not have any pride about running the fuck away from the truth catcher. She is getting the fuck out of there before he changes his mind.
And then he'll turn, look at David at a distance, kicks David straight in the face idly with his boot, so David makes a yeeping noise. And Charlotte hears the yeeping noise.
Oh, she does. She keeps going.
When she gets out of eyeshot and earshot, there is your cover. Do not waste my time. He just walks away.
And as the truth catcher walks away, David smiles because as he is lying there on the ground and has his head in his arms, his face covered, he smiles because you see, my friends, he has a cunning plan.
And there, as the scene ends, as Rustpipe finally makes it to the fucking apartment with Cobbler, where the scene will end.